What do you do it for? What are you running for? What are you running toward?
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Candy, so also go by Confidant Candy. If you're new here, thank you for choosing me to watch. If you have subscribed, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll go into detail what an introvert is, the difference between introvert, extrovert, and ambivert, and what it's like being an introvert. If you'd like to know more, keep watching. Firstly, if you do not know what traits you have, make sure you check out the link in the description box below. It will take you guys to a test so you can test yourself and see what results you get. Characteristics of being an introvert include enjoying spending time alone. If you're like me, nothing beats snuggling in bed by yourself, watching things by yourself, eating by yourself. I love being alone. I really do enjoy it. And for me, when I wake up, first thing in the morning, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm doing my morning routine, my self-care routine. If you'd like to know what a self-care routine is, click here. And I'm just, tuning into me, meditating, journaling. I do not want to be talking to anyone. Give me some time for me and then I'll be able to have a conversation with you. Another characteristic is having a small group of friends. You see, my friendship circle, we are drama free. There's no bitterness, there's no negativity, there's no bad energy. We don't have time for it. There's no space for that in our group. My group is this big and I plan to keep it this big. Of course, I'm not going to be like, oh no, I can't be friends with you because my circle's really small and you're just going to make it bigger. Of course not. But I'm happy and content with the friendship circle that I do have. When I was younger, I would say I had more friends, but people come and go and that's okay. Then again, I was more active in the community, so I met more people when I was in dance class and stuff like that. That's how my circle grew, but now it's like real small and the girls that I have, I love them to bits, so I wouldn't change it for the world. Another thing about being an introvert is that being around a group of people takes a toll on us. Having to keep up appearances and just being around people that you don't really know is extremely exhausting. My social battery only lasts for so long. But this can also be tied into being an empath, which is a person that absorbs people's energy. And I'll leave that for another video. I'll go into detail about what it's like being an empath and why sometimes you just gotta cut that stuff out because it's too much. Another thing about being an introvert is that people will often describe you as being quiet. To those that don't know you, that's probably the first impression that you give them. I've heard this so many times, honestly, I'm not surprised anymore. Yes, I am quiet, but that's not a bad thing. I just don't feel like talking right now. Okay? And you know what introverts hate is when everyone can see that there's a quiet person in the group, but you want to open your mouth and be like, why are you so quiet? Personally, I don't like that because then now I low-key feel like I have to put on this facade to make other people feel that I'm okay, to make other people feel that I'm comfortable in the setting, even though I'm not. But just let me be quiet, please. I'm observing, I'm listening, I'm paying attention. Doesn't mean I have to speak, but I'm still paying attention. On the other hand, being an extrovert is totally the opposite of everything that I just said. As an extrovert, you like being around people. You don't necessarily enjoy spending time alone. Like obviously everyone has to do it at some point, but you prefer to be around others. You have a lot of friends, you're outgoing, and you're not afraid to speak up. I have friends that are extroverts. I know people that are extroverts, and they can make friends with pretty much anyone. They can make friends with people on the street. Me, I'm a bit more wary about people. I take a while to suss people out. But extroverts will be like, I like your outfit, what's your number? And I'm there like, in contrast, the ambivert is a mixture of the two. I enjoy social settings, but you also like spending time alone. You're a bit of an empath. You're also able to sit back and chill like an introvert, but you will speak up if necessary, like an extrovert. Therefore, you have a good balance of the two. There's nothing wrong with any of these personality types. If people feel like being quiet is not where it's at, those are not the kind of people for you, so you can stay away from them. But for me, I like my personality. I feel there's something special in being quiet and being modest and being observant and just taking everything all in. When I'm comfortable, I will talk. When I have something to say, I will talk. I'm not one for talking just to hear my voice or just to say, okay, I've said something, now I can chill. I want to have conversation of substance. I want to talk about things that I'm passionate about and conversations that I'm actually interested in. I will not jump in a conversation about weave and stuff like that. I don't really know what there is to know about that. I will not jump in a conversation about politics because once again, I don't know all there is to know about that. But it's not necessarily what there is to know or not knowing enough. It's about aiding to the conversation. And if I feel like my response or what I've got to say isn't going to aid to the conversation or isn't that interested, I tend to be like, you know what, I'm gonna sit this one out. And that's fine. Like I'm cool. My friends, you know, we have great conversations, meaningful conversations, deep conversations about life, spirituality, goals, dreams, destination traveling, living abroad. Like we have so many different conversations. So it's not that an introvert's quiet, it's just that she's picky about who she opens up to and who she has conversations with, or he. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something new. Thank you for watching. Take care.